Namaskarbebhyaha sarvesham hardam swagatam. Welcome you all to this Learn to Chant Sri Narayana Kavacham. So we'll start with a small invocation sloka. It is not Shuklambaradharau Vishnum Shashivarnam Chadurbhujam Prasannavadanan Dhyayet Sarva Vikhnopashantaye Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnuhu Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारंभं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा. So we'll take up this Narayana Kavacham. We'll start a small invocation, this thing. Shri Haraye Namaha Satchidananda Rupaya Vishwotpatyadihetave Tapatraya Vinashaya Sri Krishnaya Vayannumaha. Om Shri Karaye Namaha Satchidananda Rupaya Vishwotpatyadihetave Tapatraya Vinashaya Sri Krishnaya Vayannumaha. So here, Satchidananda Rupaya. So we know Satchidanandam is existence, consciousness, bliss. That rupam, or that form of that, and also Vishwotpatyadi Hedave. And the Hetu, or the cause of the creation of the universe and all the seen, and that is the living and non-living beings, and Tapatraya Vinashaya. So the three types of tapas, so that and vina, and also removal of those three tapatrayas, that is what is adhyatmika, adibhautika, etc. That is that which is caused by ourselves, by our own stress and emotion. That is one type of tapam, and one that is caused by others, like other people, other animals, etc. And then the third type of tapam is the natural calamities like earthquake, floods, etc. So these are three types of tapas. So tapatraya vinashaya Sri Krishnaya Vayam Numaha. We will prostrate, we will salute Sri Krishna to such a Sri Krishna we are saluting. So here, and this Narayana Kavacham is armor of Narayana. That is called a shield, a protective shield. It's a protective prayer. So it's a prayer, but we consider as a shield for us to safeguard us from all forms of danger and negativity, physical, mental, and spiritual. There are spiritual benefits also in chanting this Narayana Kavacham, and it is given in the 6th skanda of Srimad Bhagavatam, 8th chapter. This particular Narayana Kavacham is appearing, and it's a mantra that is recited to invoke the divine armor of Lord Narayana. So it was first taught to King Indra. That is, Indra was given this armor, that is the king of celestial gods, Indra, by the sage Vishwarupa, who is the son of that is Tvashta, son of Tvashta. It was given to Indra to help him overcome obstacles and adversaries, particularly when faced with demons and enemies in battle. So it was first given to Indra. And later on, when King Parikshit was the grandson of Arjuna and son of Abhimanyu, he was a very good ruler. a just ruler, but due to some indiscretion, he incurred the wrath of a Maharshi, and he was cursed to be bitten by a snake within 7 days. And then there is no escape for that. So the king was informed that this such a curse has been given. So king tried to escape that. He constructed a building on a single stilt. He constructed a building and tried to escape that. And also he had the Sukha Maharshi, that is son of Vedavyasa, to recite to him the Bhagavatam. So it was recited to him. So in that, Parikshit is asking Sukha Maharshi to explain about this Kavacham. So Sukha Maharshi is telling him about this Kavacham, and then he is in turn taking it from the Indra's, when it was taught to Indra. So first it was taught to Indra, and then it was explained to Parikshit. So we will start with Parikshit, and then we'll go on to the Indra, that is where the Vishwarupa Maharshi is reciting it to Indra for getting a protection from all kinds of evil effects. So the various benefits that we can have is protection from physical dangers, and mental peace and emotional stability, protection from negative energies and evil forces, and strengthens spiritual awareness, and aids in overcoming obstacles, and improves focus and discipline in spiritual practice, and healing and well-being. So this is a powerful mantra, and we have to, there are sort of nyasas. So nyasa is given importance here. So in the nyasa, you might know, many of you might know, it is usually used in all types of chantings. Like in Bhagavad Gita, it is there, but we don't chant that because that needs special teaching. But a person who is well versed in that and who is eligible to teach that, then only we have to learn it from them only. But we will see it when we do puja in our house. We'll see that in the beginning the priest will be doing this nyasam. So it's a mantra, use of mantra and symbolic gesture to place divine energy in specific parts of the body. So Anguttabhya Namaha, Tarjanibhya Namaha, like that. Karanyasam is there, then Anganyasam is there. So specific parts of the body, mostly fingers, and then the chest, forehead, etc. So performed before chanting for removal of all emotional and mental obstructions, and replacing them with powers of pure awareness, wisdom, intelligence, creativity, compassion, etc. So nyasa means touching or placing your finger at various parts of the body. So this, by this we will place the mantra in various parts of our bodies, like Om Vishnave Namaha. So Om will be placed on the forehead, like that, many places, on different places, and then Om Namo Narayanaya, that also will be the fingers, hand fingers, you will have that Karanyasam, Anganyasam, like that. So that we have to do, but we are not doing that because that has to be taught by a special persons who are eligible to teach that. We will not touch that. We will go with it. Even Bhagavad Gita, Narayana, all have got that. Vishnu Sahasranama also has Lalita Sahasranamam, but we don't do that. Generally, it is not done by ordinary people. Maybe those who are eligible to do it, they can do it. So with that, we will start this Narayana Kavacham. So we'll start with this. We'll chant this. First, this is a very invocation, that is a Mangala Stotram, you can say, this particular song. And then actually it is about 42 slokas are there, the Narayana Kavacham, 42 slokas. And the Vrittam is Anushtup. Anushtup, you know, all the Vishnu Sahasranama, Bhagavad Gita, all are Anushtup Chandas. And it has also got a few you have few verses in Trishtup also. Trishtup is 11 syllabled. In Pada, one Pada, 11 syllable. In Anushtup also 8 syllables. So Trishtup, that is Indra Vajra, Upendra Vajra, Upajadi, a mixture of these two. So that will be just like Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita has got also this Anushtup and Trishtup. The second chapter, the 8th chapter, 9th chapter, etc. They have got Anushtup and Trishtup. So here also will be Trishtup will be there. But mostly it will be in Anushtup. So with this, we'll start this. We'll start with this first Mangala Stotra. I can chant and somebody can follow it. Shri Haraye Namaha.
Yagalakshmi Bhagini.
Shri Haraye Namaha. Shri Haraye Namaha.
Satchidananda Rupaya.
Satchidananda Rupaya. Satchidananda Rupaya.
Vishvotpatyadi Hetave.
Vishvotpatyadi Hetave. Vishvotpatyadi Hetave.
Tapatraya Vinashaya.
तापत्रय विनाशाय तापत्रय विनाशाय
श्रीकृष्णाय वयं नुमः.
श्रीकृष्णाय वयं नुमः श्रीकृष्णाय वयं नुमः
सच्चिदानन्दरूपाय विश्वोत्पत्त्यादिहेतवे.
सच्चिदानन्दरूपाय विश्वोत्पत्त्यादिहेतवे सच्चिदानन्दरूपाय विश्वोत्पत्त्यादिहेतवे
तापत्रयविनाशाय श्रीकृष्णाय वयं नुमः.
तापत्रय विनाशाय श्रीकृष्णाय वयं नुमः तापत्रय विनाशाय श्रीकृष्णाय वयं नुमः
सच्चिदानन्दरूपाय विश्वोत्पत्त्यादिहेतवे तापत्रयविनाशाय श्रीकृष्णाय वयं नुमः.
सच्चिदानन्दरूपाय विश्वोत्पत्त्यादिहेतवे तापत्रय विनाशाय श्रीकृष्णाय वयं नुमः सच्चिदानन्दरूपाय विश्वोत्पत्त्यादिहेतवे तापत्रय विनाशाय श्रीकृष्णाय वयं नुमः.
उत्तम. गच्छामि.
HS Lakshmi Bhagini.
श्री हरये नमः. सच्चिदानन्दरूपाय विश्वोत्पत्त्यादिहेतवे तापत्रय विनाशाय श्रीकृष्णाय वयं नुमः. श्री हरये नमः. सच्चिदानन्दरूपाय विश्वोत्पत्त्यादिहेतवे तापत्रय विनाशाय श्रीकृष्णाय वयं नुमः.
Nagalakshmi Anil Bhagini.
श्रीहरये नमः. सच्चिदानन्दरूपाय विश्वोत्पत्त्यादिहेतवे तापत्रयविनाशाय श्रीकृष्णाय वयं नुमः. श्रीहरये नमः. सच्चिदानन्दरूपाय विश्वोत्पत्त्यादिहेतवे तापत्रयविनाशाय श्रीकृष्णाय वयं नुमः.
उत्तम. गच्छामि.
Lalita V Bhagini.
श्री हरये नमः. सच्चिदानन्दरूपाय विश्वोत्पत्त्यादिहेतवे तापत्रय विनाशाय श्रीकृष्णाय वयं नुमः. श्री हरये नमः. सच्चिदानन्दरूपाय विश्वोत्पत्त्यादिहेतवे तापत्रयविनाशाय श्रीकृष्णाय वयं नुमः।
उत्तमम्।
हेमा KR भगिनी।
श्रीहरये नमः। सच्चिदानन्दरूपाय विश्वोत्पत्त्यादिहेतवे तापत्रयविनाशाय श्रीकृष्णाय वयं नुमः। श्रीहरये नमः। सच्चिदानन्दरूपाय विश्वोत्पत्त्यादिहेतवे तापत्रयविनाशाय श्रीकृष्णाय वयं नुमः।
Uttam. Well done. We'll go to next sloka. So from this onwards, the Kavacham starts. So Rajovacha yaya gupta sahasrakshaha sabahan ripusainikan kridanniva vinirjitya trilokya bubhuje sriyam. Rajovacha yaya gupta sahasrakshaha sabahan ripusainikan kridanniva vinirjitya Trilokya Bhubhuje Sriyam. So Rajovaja, Parikshit is asking Shuka. So he's asking Shuka this one. Yaya Gupta, that is Rajovaja, that is King Parikshit said, Yaya, by which spiritual armor, by which Guptaha protected, Guptaha protected, Sahasrachaka, that is 1,000-eyed King Indra. Sahasrachaka is another epithet for Indra, is Indra. So by which Indra was protected, by which armor he was protected. Savahan with their carriers and Ripusainikan, soldiers and commanders of the enemies. So Kridanniva, as if just like playing, as like a game, Vinirjitya, he conquered those all the enemies and their armies, etc. So Trilokya, and also he of the three worlds, higher, middle, and lower worlds, Bhubuje enjoyed Sriyam opulence. So he is asking, Parikshit is asking Shuka, what was the mantra, armor, which Indra used for this, for eliminating all the enemy, and Kidanniva, just like a game, he annihilated all of them, and he enjoyed the Sriyam of the opulence of the three worlds. So here, my lord, King Parikshit inquired from Shuka Maharshi, my lord, kindly explain the Vishnu mantra armor that protected King Indra and enabled him to conquer his enemies, along with their carriers, and enjoy the opulence of the three worlds. So that is the meaning of this. So Parikshit is asking Shuka Maharshi. Rajovacha yaya gupta sahasrakshaha sabahan ripusainikan kridanniva vinirjitya trilokya bhubhuje sriyam. We continue.
Manjula भगिनी।
Rajovacha yaya gupta sahasrakshaha
यया गुप्तः सहस्राक्षः
sabahan ripusainikan
सवाहान् रिपुसैनिकान्
Kridanniva vinirjitya
क्रीडन्निव विनिर्जित्य
Trilokya bhubhuje sriyam.
त्रिलोक्या बुभुजे श्रियम्
Yaya gupta sahasrakshaha sabahan ripusainikan
यया गुप्तः सहस्राक्षः सवाहान् रिपुसैनिकान् यया गुप्तः सहस्राक्षः सवाहान् रिपुसैनिकान्
क्रीडन्निव विनिर्जित्य त्रिलोक्या बुभुजे श्रियम्
क्रीडन्निव विनिर्जित्य त्रिलोक्या बुभुजे श्रियम् क्रीडन्निव विनिर्जित्य त्रिलोक्या बुभुजे श्रियम्
यया गुप्तः सहस्राक्षः सवाहान् रिपुसैनिकान् क्रीडन्निव विनिर्जित्य त्रिलोक्या बुभुजे श्रियम्
यया गुप्तः सहस्राक्षः सवाहान् रिपुसैनिकान् क्रीडन्निव विनिर्जित्य त्रिलोक्या बुभुजे श्रियम् यया गुप्तः सहस्राक्षः सवाहान् रिपुसैनिकान् क्रीडन्निव विनिर्जित्य त्रिलोक्या बुभुजे श्रियम्
श्लोक you can chant two swami.
राजोवाच यया गुप्तः सहस्राक्षः सवाहान् रिपुसैनिकान् क्रीडन्निव विनिर्जित्य त्रिलोक्या बुभुजे श्रियम् राजोवाच यया गुप्तः सहस्राक्षः सवाहान् रिपुसैनिकान् क्रीडन्निव विनिर्जित्य त्रिलोक्या बुभुजे श्रियम्
Rajovacha vacha no not vacha vacha like that. Rajovacha
ओके जी राजोवाच
yaya guptas you are doing that guptas sahasrakshaha here this it will become one is will be added here additional will be added here so we are doing that so within this is one pada in pada we will do the all sandhis we will do but in between padas we will not put sahasrakshaha we are telling that and sava because we will do pada by pada only we are chanting
ओके
so
जी
yeah so within pada you will use the sandhi and between padas you will not use the sandhi. That's what we'll do. Okay, uttam bhai. We'll chant it.
अस्तु जी
अनुराधा संपत् भगिनी
राजोवाच यया गुप्तः सहस्राक्षः सवाहान् रिपुसैनिकान् क्रीडन्निव विनिर्जित्य त्रिलोक्या बुभुजे श्रियम् राजोवाच यया गुप्तः सहस्राक्षः सवाहान् रिपुसैनिकान् क्रीडन्निव विनिर्जित्य त्रिलोक्या बुभुजे श्रियम्
Rajovacha. Here the sandhi is there. Raja uvacha. So that becomes a sandhi here. That is Rajovacha. It is like that. Bhagavan uvacha. Bhagavan uvacha. So the sandhi is there. So here also one sandhi is there. Rajovacha. We can chant like that. It is actually Raja uvacha. But it is with sandhi, it is Rajo uvacha. Uttam.
श्यामला भगिनी
राजोवाच यया गुप्तः सहस्राक्षः सवाहान् रिपुसैनिकान् क्रीडन्निव विनिर्जित्य त्रिलोक्या बुभुजे श्रियम् राजोवाच यया गुप्तः सहस्राक्षः सवाहान् रिपुसैनिकान् क्रीडन्निव विनिर्जित्य त्रिलोक्या बुभुजे श्रियम्
सुधा सुरेश भगिनी
राजोवाच यया गुप्तः सहस्राक्षः सवाहान् रिपुसैनिकान् क्रीडन्निव विनिर्जित्य त्रिलोक्या बुभुजे श्रियम् राजोवाच यया गुप्तः सहस्राक्षः सवाहान् रिपुसैनिकान् क्रीडन्निव विनिर्जित्य त्रिलोक्या बुभुजे श्रियम्
Uttam.
विजया चक्रपाणि भगिनी
राजोवाच यया गुप्तः सहस्राक्षः सवाहान् रिपुसैनिकान् क्रीडन्निव विनिर्जित्य त्रिलोक्या बुभुजे श्रियम् राजोवाच यया गुप्तः सहस्राक्षः सवाहान् रिपुसैनिकान् क्रीडन्निव विनिर्जित्य त्रिलोक्या बुभुजे श्रियम्
नंदा रमेश भगिनी
राजोवाच यया गुप्तः सहस्राक्षः सवहान् रिपुसैनिकान् क्रीडन्निव विनिर्जित्य त्रिलोक्या बुभुजे श्रियम् राजोवाच यया गुप्तः सहस्राक्षः सवहान् रिपुसैनिकान् क्रीडन्निव विनिर्जित्य त्रिलोक्या बुभुजे श्रियम्
सबाहान् रिपुसैनिकान्
सवाहान् रिपुसैनिकान्
उत्तम नेक्स्ट श्लोक भगवंस्तन्ममाख्याहि वर्म नारायणात्मकं यथा ततायिनः शत्रून् येन गुप्तो जयन्मृधे भगवंस्तन्ममाख्याहि वर्म नारायणात्मकं यथा ततायिनः शत्रून् येन गुप्तो जयन्मृधे. So Parishit is asking again, O Bhagavan, O great sage, Tat, that is, Tan is Tat, Mama, unto me, to me, Akhyahi. Please explain that, that armor, mantra armor, that armor, please explain to me. Mama Akhyahi, Varma, defensive armor made of mantra. Varma is that. Defensive armor made shield, a shield made of mantra, and Narayanatmakam, that is consisting of the mercy of Narayana. Narayanatmakam, Kavacham, that is Varma. Varma, Narayanatmakam, Yatha, in which way, Atatayinaha. So it is double S, Vagrahachina is there, Atatayinaha, Yatha, Atatayinaha. So yathata tayinaha, not yatha tatayinaha, yathata tayinaha. Yathata tayinaha, like that you have to chant. Yathata tayinaha, that is, atatayinaha means who are endeavoring to kill him, his enemies. Indra's enemies who are endeavoring to kill him, Shatrun, that is enemies, Yena, by which Gupta, being protected, and Ajayat, conquered, Mridhe, in the fight. So how, which of the mantra that protected the Indra, and he could conquer all the enemies and succeed in the battle. So please explain to me that Narayana armor by which King Indra achieved success in battle, conquering the enemies who were endeavoring to kill him. Yathata tayinaha Shatrun. So Shatrun yena gupto jayan mridhe. So in the battle, who was able to conquer them, that what is that protective armor, that mantra, armor mantra, that Akhyahi, please explain to me. That is Parikshit is asking the Shuka Maharshi. भगवंस्तन्ममाख्याहि वर्म नारायणात्मकं यथा ततायिनः शत्रून् येन गुप्तो जयन्मृधे.
राधा रानी भगिनी
Here, भगवंस्तन्ममाख्याहि. Here actually Bhagavan Tat Mama Akhyahi, but when you combine, there is Santi is made here, that's why Bhagavam Stan, it becomes like that. Bhagavam Stan Mama Akhyahi.
भगवंस्तन्ममाख्याहि भगवंस्तन्ममाख्याहि
Varma Narayanatmakam.
वर्म नारायणात्मकम् वर्म नारायणात्मकम्
यथा ततायिनः शत्रून्
यथा ततायिनः शत्रून् यथा ततायिनः शत्रून्
येन गुप्तो जयन्मृधे
येन गुप्तो जयन्मृधे येन गुप्तो जयन्मृधे
भगवंस्तन्ममाख्याहि वर्म नारायणात्मकं यथा ततायिनः शत्रून् येन गुप्तो जयन्मृधे
भगवंस्तन्ममाख्याहि वर्म नारायणात्मकम् यथा ततायिनः शत्रून् येन गुप्तो जयन्मृधे भगवंस्तन्ममाख्याहि वर्म नारायणात्मकम् यथा ततायिनः शत्रून् येन गुप्तो जयन्मृधे
उत्तम
सूर्यकुमारी भगिनी
भगवंस्तन्ममाख्याहि वर्म नारायणात्मकम् यथा ततायिनः शत्रून् येन गुप्तो जयन्मृधे भगवंस्तन्ममाख्याहि वर्म नारायणात्मकम् यथा ततायिनः शत्रून् येन गुप्तो जयन्मृधे
उत्तम
मालती बालाजी भगिनी
भगवंस्तन्ममाख्याहि वर्म नारायणात्मकम् यथा ततायिनः शत्रून् येन गुप्तो जयन्मृधे भगवंस्तन्ममाख्याहि वर्म नारायणात्मकम् यथा ततायिनः शत्रून् येन गुप्तो जयन्मृधे
सुजाता कामत भगिनी
भगवंस्तन्ममाख्याहि वर्म नारायणात्मकम् यथा ततायिनः शत्रून् येन गुप्तो जयन्मृधे भगवंस्तन्ममाख्याहि वर्म नारायणात्मकम् यथा ततायिनः शत्रून् येन गुप्तो जयन्मृधे
उत्तम
शारदा शिवरामन भगिनी
भगवंस्तन्ममाख्याहि वर्म नारायणात्मकम् यथा ततायिनः शत्रून् येन गुप्तो जयन्मृधे भगवंस्तन्ममाख्याहि वर्म नारायणात्मकम् यथा ततायिनः शत्रून् येन गुप्तो जयन्मृधे
So Parikshit has asked Shuka Maharshi. So the Shuka Maharshi is now replying. Sri Shuka Uvacha Pritah Purokidastvashtraha Mahendrayanu Prichate Narayanakyau Varmaha Tadikaikamana Here also you can use Shukovacha, also we can use, but Sri has used Shukovacha. Shri Shukovacha Pritah Purohitastvashtraha Mahendrayanu Prichate Narayanakyau Varmaha Tadikaikamana Sruno. So Shuka is replying, Pritaha, the chosen, Pritaha, chosen, Purohitaha, that is the priest who has to give answer to this Indra, that is Indra, that I think, Twashtraha, the son of Twashta. Twashtraha. Purohitaha, that is Purohita priest. Twashtraha, son of Twashta. Mahendraya, unto King Indra. To King Indra. Anuprichade. After he Indra inquired. Anuprichade. So Indra inquired, what is the mantra, what is the armor. So for that Purohita, that Vishwarupa is the name of that Purohita. So the Twashta's son is Twashtraha. So Mahendra Anuprichade. So when after inquiry by Indra, Narayanakyam, named Narayana Kavacham, Varmaha. Varma, defensive armor made of a mantra. Aha. Aha means he said. Tat, that. Iha, this. Ekamanaha, that is with great attention. Shrunu, hear from me. So Shri Sukha said, King Indra, the leader of the demigods, inquired about the armor known as Narayana Kavacha from Vishwarupa, who was engaged by the demigods as their priest. Please hear Vishwarupa's reply with great attention. So please hear the reply of Vishwarupa with great attention. Shri Shuka Uvacha Pritah Purohitastvastraha Mahendrayanu Prichade Narayanakyau Varmaha Tadikaikamana Srunu.
Jyoti Vijay Kumar Bhagini.
Shri Shuka Uvacha.
Shri Shuka Uvacha. Shri Shuka Uvacha.
Pritah Purohitastvastraha.
Pritah Purohitastvastraha. Pritah Purohitastvastraha.
Purohitaka Tvashtraha, that is Tvashta's son. That is the meaning of the Purohitaka Tvashtraha. Mahendrayanu Prichade.
Mahendrayanu Pruchate. Mahendrayanu Pruchate.
Narayanakyau Varmaha.
Narayanakyau Varmaha. Narayanakyau Varmaha.
Tadikaikamana Srunu.
Tadihaikamana Shrunu. Tadihaikamana Shrunu.
Pritah Purohitastvastraha Mahendrayanu Prichade.
Pritah Purohitastvastraha Mahendrayanu Pruchate. Pritah Purohitastvastraha Mahendrayanu Pruchate.
Narayanakyau Varmaha Tadihaikamana Srunu.
Narayanakyau Varmaha Tadihaikamana Shrunu. Narayanakyau Varmaha Tadihaikamana Shrunu.
Shri Shuka Uvacha Pritah Purohitastvastraha Mahendrayanu Prichade Narayanakyau Varmaha Tadihaikamana Srunu.
Shri Shuka Uvacha Pritah Purohitastvastraha Mahendrayanu Pruchate Narayanakyau Varmaha Tadihaikamana Shrunu. Shri Shuka Uvacha Pritah Purohitastvastraha Mahendrayanu Pruchate Narayanakyau Varmaha Tadihaikamana Shrunu.
Srisha Raghavendra Kumar Bhagini.
Shri Shuka Uvacha
वृतः पुरोहितस्त्वाष्ट्रः महेन्द्रायानुपृच्छते नारायणाख्यं वर्माः तदिहैकमना शृणु श्रीशुक उवाच वृतः पुरोहितस्त्वाष्ट्रः महेन्द्रायानुपृच्छते नारायणाख्यं वर्माः तदिहैकमना शृणु
Uma Bala Sridhar Bhagini. Uma Bala Sridhar Bhagini.
श्रीशुक उवाच वृतः पुरोहितस्त्वाष्ट्रः महेन्द्रायानुपृच्छते नारायणाख्यौ वर्माः तदिहैकमना शृणु श्रीशुक उवाच वृतः पुरोहितस्त्वाष्ट्रः महेन्द्रायानुपृच्छते नारायणाख्यौ वर्माः तदिहैकमना शृणु
Ramalakshmi Bhagini.
श्रीशुक उवाच वृतः पुरोहितस्त्वाष्ट्रः महेन्द्रायानुपृच्छते नारायणाख्यौ वर्माः तदिहैकमना शृणु श्रीशुक उवाच वृतः पुरोहितस्त्वाष्ट्रः महेन्द्रायानुपृच्छते नारायणाख्यौ वर्माः तदिहैकमना शृणु
Savitri Krishnan Bhagini. Savitri Krishnan Bhagini. Rajeshwari Shivashankar Bhagini.
श्रीशुक उवाच वृतः पुरोहितस्त्वाष्ट्रः महेन्द्रायानुपृच्छते नारायणाख्यौ वर्माः तदिहैकमना शृणु श्रीशुक उवाच वृतः पुरोहितस्त्वाष्ट्रः महेन्द्रायानुपृच्छते नारायणाख्यौ वर्माः तदिहैकमना शृणु
So tadihaika manasrunu. So when that is Purohita, Twashtra is that is son of Twashta. Vishwarupa. Vishwarupa is the son of Twashta. That is Twashtra. Vishwarupa uvacha Thautang kripaani rajamya sapavitra udang mukhaha kritaswangakaranyāsaha mandrabhyāvāgyatah shuchihi Vishwarupa uvacha Dhautang kripaani rajamya sapavitra udang mukhaha kritaswangakaranyāsaha mandrabhyāvāgyatah shuchihi. So Vishwarupa said, Dhauta, having completely washed. So this is the preparation for the chanting the Kavacham. So Dhauta Ankri, completely washed. Ankri, Ankri is feet, Pani hands, then Achamya, performing Achamana, sipping a little water 3 times after chanting the prescribed mantra. Sapavitra, that is bearing rings made of usha grass on the ring finger of each hand. So pavitram, they say in pavitram, they say, I think you know that pavitram. So pavitram, so that wearing that pavitram, udang mukhaha, sitting facing the north, udang mukhaha, sitting facing the north, krita, making swa anga karanyasaha. This is what I tell, anga karanyasaha. That is karanyasam, anganyasam, etc. So this you have to do, sitting facing the north. That is mental assignment of the 8 parts of the body and 12 parts of the hands. So 8 parts of the body Hridayaya Namaha, Shri.Seetharaman.S, Namaha, like that. You have to 8 parts of the body and then 12 parts of the hands. That is Anga Karanyasaha. Anganyasam and Karanyasam. Mantrabhyam with the 2 mantra. Now, for this Narayana Kavacham, you have to tell this with mantra. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. 2 mantras, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya and Om Namo Narayanaya. So these 2 mantras, Om Namo Narayana, like that, you have to, each part, you have to tell that mantra. And Vakyataha, keeping oneself, Bhagyataha, that is keeping oneself silent, Shuchihi, being purified. Purified in this way, you have to purify. So here, then one should touch kusha grass and sit gravely and silently facing north. When completely purified, one should touch the mantra composed of 8 syllables to the 8 parts of his body and touch the mantra composed of 12 syllables to his hands. Thus, in the following manner, he should bind himself with the Narayana coat of armor. So, first, while chanting the mantra composed of 8 syllables, Om Namo Narayanaya, just got 8 syllables, beginning with the pranava, Om, the syllable Om, one should touch his hands to 8 parts of the body, starting with the 2 feet and progressively systematically to the knees, thighs, abdomen, heart, chest, mouth, and head. Then one should chant the mantra in reverse, beginning from the last syllable Narayanaya, Ya onwards, while touching the parts of the body in the reverse order. These 2 processes are known as Utpatti Nyasa and Samahara Nyasa, respectively. So this you have to learn from later people. We cannot deal with this, all this exactly doing it with deep concentration and making ourselves very pure. So to learn from, if you have got somebody who is doing this, who knows about this, you can learn from them this Karanyasam and Anganyasam. So this is what it is. This you to do that after. So Swarupa is telling Indra for this, before starting the Narayana Kavacham mantra. Vishwarupa uvacha dhautam kripanirathamya sapavitra udangmukhaha kritaswangakaranyasah mantrabhyavakyatah shuchihi. Continue.
Uma Murali Bhagini.
Vishwarupa uvacha.
Vishwarupa uvacha. Vishwarupa uvacha.
Dhautam kripanirachamya.
Dhautanghripanirachamya. Dhautanghripanirachamya.
Sapavitra udangmukhaha.
Sapavitra udangmukhaha. Sapavitra udangmukhaha.
Kritaswangakaranyasah.
Kritaswangakaranyasah. Kritaswangakaranyasah.
Mantrabhyavakyatah shuchihi.
Mantrabhyavagyatah shuchihi. Mantrabhyavagyatah shuchihi.
Dhautam kripanirachamya sapavitra udangmukhaha.
Dhautanghripanirachamya sapavitra udangmukhaha. Dhautanghripanirachamya sapavitra udangmukhaha.
Kritaswangakaranyasah mantrabhyavakyatah shuchihi.
Kritaswangakaranyasah mantrabhyavagyatah shuchihi. Kritaswangakaranyasah mantrabhyavagyatah shuchihi.
Shri Vishwarupa uvacha dhautam kripanirachamya sapavitra udangmukhaha कृतस्वाङ्गकरन्यासः मन्त्राभ्यावाग्यतः शुचिः।
श्रीविश्वरूप उवाच धौताङ्घ्रिपाणिराचम्य सपवित्र उदङ्मुखः कृतस्वाङ्गकरन्यासः मन्त्राभ्यावाग्यतः शुचिः। श्रीविश्वरूप उवाच धौताङ्घ्रिपाणिराचम्य सपवित्र उदङ्मुखः कृतस्वाङ्गकरन्यासः मन्त्राभ्यावाग्यतः शुचिः।
रम्या मुरुगेश भगिनी।
विश्वरूप उवाच धौताङ्घ्रिपाणिराचम्य सपवित्र उदङ्मुखः कृतस्वाङ्गकरन्यासः मन्त्राभ्यावाग्यतः शुचिः। विश्वरूप उवाच धौताङ्घ्रिपाणिराचम्य सपवित्र उदङ्मुखः कृतस्वाङ्गकरन्यासः मन्त्राभ्यावाग्यतः शुचिः।
मीनाक्षी नारायणन भगिनी।
विश्वरूप उवाच धौताङ्घ्रिपाणिराचम्य सपवित्र उदङ्मुखः कृतस्वाङ्गकरन्यासः मन्त्राभ्यावाग्यतः शुचिः। विश्वरूप उवाच द्यौताङ्घ्रिपाणिराचम्य सपवित्र उदङ्मुखः कृतस्वाङ्करन्यासः मन्त्राभ्यावाग्यतः शुचिः।
वसंता गंगाधरन भगिनी।
विश्वरूप उवाच धौताङ्घ्रिपाणिराचम्य सपवित्र उदङ्मुखः कृतस्वाङ्गकरन्यासः मन्त्राभ्यावाक्यतः शुचिः। विश्वरूप उवाच धौताङ्घ्रिपाणिराचम्य सपवित्र उदङ्मुखः कृतस्वाङ्गकरन्यासः मन्त्राभ्यावाक्यतः शुचिः।
पंकजा तुलसीराम भगिनी। पंकजा तुलसीराम भगिनी। सुजाता लटकर भगिनी।
विश्वरूप उवाच धौताङ्घ्रिपाणिराचम्य सपवित्र उदङ्मुखः कृतस्वाङ्गकरन्यासः माता मन्त्राभ्यां व्यागतः शुचिः। विश्वरूप उवाच धौताङ्घ्रिपाणिराचम्य सपवित्र उदङ्मुखः कृतस्वाङ्गकरन्यासः मन्त्राभ्यां व्यागतः शुचिः।
नेक्स्ट श्लोक। नारायणमयं वर्म सन्नह्येद्भय आगते पातयोर्जानुनोरुर्वोः उदरे हृद्यथोरसी। नारायणमयौ वर्म सन्नह्येद्भय आगते पातयोर्जानुनोरुर्वोः उदरे Hrityathorasi. So here, Narayana Mayam Varma. So that is fully intent on Lord Narayana. Some places it is Narayana Param Varma. This Narayana Mayam Varma. Fully intent on Lord Narayana. This is very, very intense practice. Intent on Narayana Varma, armor. Sannahyet, put on oneself. Armor, that is mantra armor, not any other armor. Mantra armor. Sannahyet. Bhaye, when fear comes. Bhaye. Sannahyet. Bhaya. Bhaye agate. Bhaya agate. I think there is a sandhi there, but actually it is that lopa is there. I think. Bhaya agate. When fear comes, padayoho on the two legs, and janunoho on the two knees, and urvoho on the two thighs. Urvoho on the two thighs. Udare, abdomen, and hridi on the heart, hridi, and atha urasi on the chest. Then this is not completed. There is next line, it continues. So when this comes, when the fear comes, if some form of fear comes, then one should wash his hands and legs and then perform ajamana, and you should follow this practice of placing at different locations the mantras. So Narayana Mayam Varma, that is fully intent on Lord Narayana, put on the armor. That is, tell those mantras, and as if the in a symbolic way have the armor. So Narayana Mayam Varma Sannahyet Bhaya Agate Patayor Januno Durvoho Udare Hrityathorasi. Hriti atha urasi, that is Hrityathorasi. So starting from Pada, Janu, that is knees, Urva, thighs, Udare, the mid stomach portion, Hriti, heart, and atha urasi, that is the chest. Only head, Shirasi. Tathorasi. Oh. Shirasi, chest, Urasi, chest. Shirasi is coming, the next pada is coming. So this is chest. So we should fix the Narayana Mayam Varma. You should have on these on these parts of the body. Anganyasa, Karanyasa, we are doing that same thing. We are to, when fear comes, Bhaya Agate, when there is a fear, mortal fear comes, we should have this armor. So Narayana Mayam Varma Sannahyet Bhaya Agate Patayor Januno Durvo Patayor Januno Rurvoho Udare Hrityathorasi. Continue.
Rupa Kamat Bhagini.
Narayana Mayam Varma.
Narayana Vayam Varma. Narayana Vayam Varma.
No. Narayana Mayam. V is for that, that is that Aniswara, that V is used here. So this is Mayam. Narayana Mayam Varma.
Narayana Mayam Varma. Narayana Mayam Varma.
That is full of fully intent on Narayana. Fully intent on Narayana. Sannahyet Bhaya Agate.
Sannahed Bhaya Agate. Sannahed Bhaya Agate.
Padayor Januno Rurvoho.
Padayorjanunor urvoho. Padayorjanunor urvoho.
Ru also. Padayor Januno Rurvoho.
Padayorjanu rurvorvoho.
Janu Rurvoho.
Janu nurvorvoho. Janu.
Janunorurvoho.
Janunor urvoho.
The u will become ru.
Ur. Ru. Ur. Padayor janunor. Noru urvoho.
Janunorurvoho.
Janunor urvoho.
See, Padayoho, that is this ir is coming. Padayor, Janunor, that is ir will come. That ir and u will become ru. Rurvoho.
Padayor janunur. Nor urvoho. Padayor janu nor urvoho.
Urvoho. Urvo is thighs.
Urvoho.
Chant, but as you chant, you chant.
Padayor janu nor urvoho.
Okay. Okay, that's you're splitting there. You're splitting there. That's why instead of splitting, you're continuing it. That's why Janunor, we are continuing without splitting. We are splitting there. That's what we are. We are splitting here only. At the end of the pada only, we are splitting. Urvoho. Okay.
Padayor janu nor urvoho.
Udare hridyathorasi.
Udare rudyathorasi. Udare rudyathorasi.
Narayanamayav varma sannahyet bhaya agate.
Narayana vayam varma sannahed bhaya agate. Narayanamayav varma sannahed bhaya agate.
Padayor janunorurvoho.
Padayor janunor urvoho. Padayor janunor urvoho.
Udare hridyathorasi.
Udare rudyathorasi. Udare rudyathorasi.
Narayanamayav varma sannahyet bhaya agate. Padayor janunorurvoho. Udare hridyathorasi.
Narayanamayav varma sannahed bhaya agate. Padayor janunor urvoho. Udare rudyathorasi. Narayana vayam varma sannahed bhaya agate. Padayor janunor urvoho. Udare rudyathorasi.
Usha Gopalakrishnan Bhagini.
Narayanamayau varma sannahyed bhaya agate. Padayor janunururvoho. Udare hridyathorasi. Narayanamayau varma sannahyed bhaya agate. Padayor janunururvoho. Udare hridyathorasi.
Urvoho is there. Urvoho, udare.
Padayor janunururvoho. Udare hridyathorasi.
Sharada Prasad Bhagini.
Narayanamayav varma sannahyed bhaya agate. Padayor janunorurvoho. Udare hridyathorasi. Narayanamayam varma sannahyed bhaya agate. Padayor janunorurvoho. Udare hridyathorasi.
Jagadishwari Babu Bhagini.
Narayanamayau varma
सन्नह्येद्भय आगते पादयोर्जानुनोरुर्वोः उदरे हृद्यथोरसि नारायणमयौ वर्म सन्नह्येद्भय आगते पादयोर्जानुनोरुर्वोः उदरे हृद्यथोरसि
मैत्रेयी गणेश भगिनी
नारायणमयौ वर्म सन्नहे सन्नहे नारायणमयौ वर्म सन्नह्येद्भय आगते पादयोर्जानुनोरुर्वोः उदरे हृत्यतोरसि नारायणमयौ वर्म सन्नह्येद्भय आगते पादयोर्जानुनोरुर्वोः उदरे हृद्यथोरसि
हृदि अथ उरसि only. Urasi, हृदि
हृद्यतोरसि
अथ urasi. That is on the heart and then urasi, chest. That is hridyathorasi, combining. Mukhe
हृद्यतोरसि हृद्यतोरसि
hridyathorasi.
हृद्यथोरसि हृद्यथोरसि
Hridyathorasi. मुखे आनुपूर्व्यात् ओंकारादीनि विन्यसेत् ॐ नमो नारायणायेति विपर्ययमथापि वा मुखे शिरस्यानुपूर्व्यात् ओंकारादीनि विन्यसेत् ॐ नमो नारायणायेति विपर्ययमथापि वा. So mukhe, then on the mouth, we have come up to chest, now mouth, shirasi on the head, shirasi, anupurvyat, one after another, anupurvyat, and one after another, then omkaradini, beginning with omkara, everywhere you should say, start with om, like here he has given, I will tell you how it is done. Om Om Namah Padayoho, Om Namah Janunoho, Om Namah Urvoho, Om Namah Udare, Om Namah Kriti, Om Namah Urasi, Om Namah Mukhe, Om Namah Shirasi. So this is Anganyasa. So this is what has been done here. This is what Omkara. Everywhere you should start with the Omkara. Vinyasayat. That is, one should place with the Omkara. Om the Pranava. Om Namo. Om the Pranava. Namaha obeisance. Narayanaya iti. Unto Narayana, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Iti Viparyayam, the reverse. Atha abhi, moreover, like that. So, va, or. So, we should tell on the upward direction as well as the downward direction. Both sides we should tell, that's what the reverse order. These two processes are known as Utpatti Nyasa and Samahara respectively. Samahara Nyasa respectively. So this is the process of Nyasam, Anganyasam. So Mukhe Purvyat Omkaradini Vinyaset Om Namo Narayanayeti Viparyayamathapi va. Continue.
राधा SK भगिनी
Mukhe Shirasi
मुखे शिरसि
Anupurvyat
आनुपूर्यात् आनुपूर्याद्
Omkaraditi
ओङ्कारादीनि
Correct. Okaradini.
ओङ्कारादीनि ओङ्कारादीनि
Vinyaset.
विन्यसेत् विन्यसेत्
Om Namo Narayanaya.
ॐ नमो नारायणाय ॐ नमो नारायणाय
Iti Viparyayam.
इति विपर्ययम् इति विपर्ययम्
Athapi va.
अथापि वा अथापि वा
Mukhe Shirasyanupurvyat.
मुखे शिरस्यानुपूर्व्याद् मुखे शिरस्यानुपूर्व्याद्
Omkaradini Vinyaset.
ओङ्कारादीनि विन्यसेत् ओङ्कारादीनि विन्यसेत्
Om Namo Narayanayeeti.
ॐ नमो नारायणायेति ॐ नमो नारायणायेति
Viparyayamathāpi va.
विपर्ययमथापि वा विपर्ययमथापि वा
Keshirasyanupurvyat. Omkaradini Vinyaset.
मुखे शिरस्यानुपूर्व्यात् ओङ्कारादीनि विन्यसेत् मुखे शिरस्यानुपूर्व्या पूर्व्यात् ओङ्कारादीनि विन्यसेत्
Om Namo Narayanayeeti. Viparyayamathāpi va.
ओङ्कारन ॐ नमो नार
Om Namo
ॐ नमो नारायणायेति विपर्ययमथापि वा ॐ नमो नारायणायेति विपर्ययमथापि वा
Mukhe Shirasyanupurvyat. Omkaradini Vinyaset. Om Namo Narayanayeeti. Viparyayamathāpi va.
मुखे शिरस्यानुपूर्व्यात् ओङ्कारादीनि विन्यसेत् ॐ नमो नारायणायेति विपर्ययमथापि वा मुखे शिरस्यानुपूर्व्यात् ओङ्कारादीनि विन्यसेत् ॐ नमो नारायणायेति विपर्ययमथापि वा
राधा जी भगिनी
मुखे शिरस्यानुपूर्व्यात् ओङ्कारादीनि विन्यसेत् ॐ नमो नारायणायेति विपर्ययमथापि वा मुखे शिरस्यानुपूर्व्यात् ओङ्कारादीनि विन्यसेत् ॐ नमो नारायणायेति विपर्ययमथापि वा
अनुराधा एस् भगिनी
मुखे शिरस्यानुपूर्व्यात् ओङ्कारादीनि विन्यसेत् ॐ नमो नारायणायेति विपर्ययमथापि वा मुखे शिरस्यानुपूर्व्यात् ओङ्कारादीनि विन्यसेत् ॐ नमो नारायणायेति विपर्ययमथापि वा
अनुराधा सुरेश भगिनी
मुखे शिरस्यानुपूर्व्यात् ओङ्कारादीनि विन्यसेत् ॐ नमो नारायणायेति विपर्ययमथापि वा मुखे शिरस्यानुपूर्व्यात् ओङ्कारादीनि विन्यसेत् ॐ नमो भगवते ॐ नमो नारायणायेति विपर्ययमथापि वा
सुधा सुरेश भगिनी
मुखे शिरस्यानुपूर्व्यात् ओङ्कारादीनि विन्यसेत् ॐ नमो नारायणायेति विपर्ययमथापि वा मुखे शिरस्यानुपूर्व्यात् ओङ्कारादीनि विन्यसेत् ॐ नमो नारायणायेति विपर्ययमथापि वाम्
नागलक्ष्मी अनिल भगिनी
मुखे शिरस्यानुपूर्व्याद् ओङ्कारादीनि विन्यसेत् ॐ नमो नारायणायेति विपर्ययमथापि वा मुखे शिरस्यानुपूर्व्याद् ओङ्कारादीनि विन्यसेत् ॐ नमो नारायणायेति विपर्ययमथापि वा
करन्यासं ततः कुर्यात् द्वादशाक्षरविद्यया प्रणवादि यकारान्तम् अङ्गुल्यङ्गुष्ठपर्वसु करन्यासं ततः कुर्यात् द्वादशाक्षरविद्यया प्रणवादि यकारान्तम् अङ्गुल्यङ्गुष्ठपर्वसु. So we have done Anganyasam, we have done the touching the various parts from the feet to the siras. We have done Anganyasam, and also reverse we have done Anganyasam. And now Karanyasam, that is okay, we have done everything. So okay. Karanyasa, the ritual known as Karanyasa, which assigns the syllables of the mantra to the fingers. The fingers. Tataha, thereafter, that is Karanyasam. Kuryat, should execute. Karanyasam tatah kuryat, to execute. Dvata Shakshara, composed of 12 syllables. That is, I think it is O Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. I think that is the 12 syllables. I think that's what we should assign in the hands. Vidyaya, with the mantra. Kuryat Dvata Shakshara Vidyaya. Dvata Shakshara, 12 syllables, Vidyaya. Pranavadi, beginning with the Omkara. Always start with Omkara. Pranavadi. Yakarantam. Yakarantam, ending with the syllables Ya. Anguli, on the fingers, beginning with the index finger. Beginning with the index finger, Angushta Parvasu, to the joints of the thumbs. Then one should chant the mantra composed of 12 syllables. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Preceding each syllable by the Omkara. Omkara should be placed before. One should place the syllables of the mantra on the tips of his fingers. Beginning with the index finger, and then of the right hand, and concluding with the index finger of the left. The 4 remaining syllables should be placed on the joints of the thumbs. 4 remaining syllables. That is, when you go with, you get 8 you will get, and then remaining 4. There are 12 syllables are there. So we should place the 4 remaining syllables to be placed on the joints of the thumbs. This is what we should do in this procedure of Karanyasam. For this, that mantra should, for each mantra there is the tone, the Karanyasam is done with that mantra. So for Gayatri also it is there, the same mantra is there. For from something will taken from that this thing, and it will be used in the Nyasam. So here it is with the this Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya for Karanyasam. For the other one, Om Namo Narayanaya we have taken for the Anganyasam. So Karanyasam tatah kuryad dvatashakshara vidyaya pranavadi yakaranta mangulyangushtaparvasu. So antam angulyangushta parvasu you can tell, or you can combine these two also. So each way you can do. So continue.
Uma Shankaran Bhagini.
Karanyasam करन्यासन् ततः कुर्यात्
करन्यासन् ततः कुर्यात् करन्यासन् ततः कुर्यात्
द्वादशाक्षरविद्यया
द्वादशाक्षरविद्यया द्वादशाक्षरविद्यया
You are telling द्वादशाक्षर?
द्वादश द्वादश
द्वा
द्वादशाक्षरविद्यया
12
द्वादशाक्षरविद्यया
12 syllables. That's 12 syllables. प्रणवादि यकारान्तम्
प्रणवादियकारान्तं प्रणवादियकारान्तम्
अङ्गुल्यङ्गुष्टपर्वसु
अङ्गुल्यङ्गुष्ठपर्वसु अङ्गुल्यङ्गुष्ठपर्वसु
करन्यासन् ततः कुर्याद् द्वादशाक्षरविद्यया
करन्यासन् ततः कुर्यात् द्वादशाक्षरविद्यया करन्यासन् ततः कुर्यात् द्वादशाक्षरविद्यया
प्रणवादि यकारान्तमङ्गुल्यङ्गुष्ठपर्वसु
प्रणवादियकारान्तमङ्गुल्यङ्गुष्ठपर्वसु प्रणवादियकारान्तमङ्गुल्यङ्गुष्ठपर्वसु
करन्यासन् ततः कुर्याद् द्वादशाक्षरविद्यया प्रणवादि यकारान्तमङ्गुल्यङ्गुष्ठपर्वसु
करन्यासन् ततः कुर्यात् द्वादशाक्षरविद्यया प्रणवादियकारान्तमङ्गुल्यङ्गुष्ठपर्वसु करन्यासन् ततः कुर्यात् द्वादशाक्षरविद्यया प्रणवादियकारान्तमङ्गुल्यङ्गुष्ठपर्वसु
उत्तम
सावित्री कृष्णन् भगिनी
करन्यासन् ततः कुर्यात् द्वादशाक्षरविद्यया प्रणवादियकारान्तम् अङ्गुल्यङ्गुष्ठपर्वसु करन्यासन् ततः कुर्यात् द्वादशाक्षरविद्यया प्रणवादियकारान्तम् अङ्गुल्यङ्गुष्ठपर्वसु
उमा केयन् भगिनी
करन्यासन् ततः कुर्याद् द्वादशाक्षरविद्यया प्रणवादियकारान्तमङ्गुल्यङ्गुष्ठपर्वसु करन्यासन् ततः कुर्याद् द्वादशाक्षरविद्यया प्रणवादियकारान्तमङ्गुल्यङ्गुष्ठपर्वसु
जयश्री बालाजी भगिनी
करन्यासन् ततः कुर्यात् द्वादशाक्षरविद्यया प्रणवादियकारान्तम् अङ्गुल्यङ्गुष्ठपर्वसु करन्यासन् ततः कुर्यात् द्वादशाक्षरविद्यया प्रणवादियकारान्तम् अङ्गुल्यङ्गुष्ठपर्वसु
विजयलक्ष्मी आर् भगिनी
करन्यासन् ततः कुर्याद् द्वादशाक्षरविद्यया प्रणवादियकारान्तम् अङ्गुल्यङ्गुष्ठपर्वसु करन्यासन् ततः कुर्याद् द्वादशाक्षरविद्यया प्रणवादियकारान्तम् अङ्गुल्यङ्गुष्ठपर्वसु.
We'll conclude here. We'll chant the 4 slokas once. श्रीहरये नमः सच्चिदानन्दरूपाय विश्वोत्पत्त्यादिहेतवे तापत्रयविनाशाय श्रीकृष्णाय वयं नुमः राजोवाच यया गुप्तः सहस्राक्षः सवाहान् रिपुसैनिकान् क्रीडन्निव विनिर्जित्य त्रिलोक्या बुभुजे श्रियम् भगवंस्तन्ममाख्याहि वर्मनारायणात्मकं यथा तथा येन शत्रून् येन गुप्तो जयन्मृधे श्रीशुक उवाच वृतः पुरोहितस्त्वष्ट्रः महेन्द्रायानुपृच्छते नारायणाख्यौ वर्माः तदिहैकमनः शृणु विश्वरूप उवाच धौताङ्कृपाणिराचम्य सपवित्र उदङ्मुखः कृतस्वाङ्गकरन्यासः मन्त्राभ्यां वाग्यतः शुचिः नारायणमयौ वर्म सन्नह्येद्भय आगते पातयोर्जानुनोरुर्वोरुदरे हृद्यथोरसि मुखे शिरस्यानुपूर्व्यात् ओङ्कारादीनि विन्यसेत् ॐ नमो नारायणायेति विपर्ययमथापि वा करन्यासं ततः कुर्यात् द्वादशाक्षरविद्यया प्रणवादि यकारान्तमङ्गुल्यङ्गुष्ठपर्वसु conclude here सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः धन्यवादाः पुनर्मिलामः राम राम राम